in their right mind would not go there.
Larry and Julie Kozan call it the Motel from Hell. It's where their daughter was murdered.
Deputies are called to the Primrose Motel on Federal Boulevard hundreds of times a year. It's been the scene of 2 murders, numerous drug busts, and countless arrests. But the motel remains open for business.
Denver 7 investigative reporter Jennifer Kovaleski has done a lot of digging to find out why the motel is still open despite years of complaints and violent crimes.
It brought up emotions that I hadn't had in a long time.
Almost 8 years later, it's still hard for the Kozads to talk about.
We do try to block out and not think about the horror that we went through.
Their horror starts and ends at the Primrose Motel.
They stuffed her in a love seat that was there, cut the cushions out, stuffed her in that.
Larry Kozad's 31-year-old daughter, Abby, was murdered at the Adams County Motel in June of 2015. She was beaten, sexually assaulted, and stuffed in a couch.
It makes me really angry sitting here 8.5 years later and knowing that other families are suffering the same fate that we're suffering.
All these years later, records show crime and the Primrose Motel continue to go together. Adams County deputies were called to the motel on Federal Boulevard nearly 250 times this year. Police have investigated 2 homicides and 2 deaths at the motel since 2007.
A baby is found dead at the Primrose Motel near 55th and Federal.
Homicide at the Primrose Motel.
Other calls include assaults, drugs, and stolen cars. It's been a magnet for crime for more than a decade.
Too many people have been victims there, way too many.
Records show deputies are called to the motel close to 200 times a year, every year, going back to 2015.
What do you think needs to be done?
It needs to be shut down. It needs to be shut down. It needs to be bulldozed.
We're doing everything we can with the manpower that we have.
Adams County Sheriff Rick Ragenborn knows it's a problem.
But it still needs more work. It still needs more attention.
Body camera video from Adams County deputies provides a look inside the motel and the kind of customers it attracts. On this night, deputies are here serving an arrest warrant.
Hey, it's the police. Open the door.
Once inside, deputies find piles of bikes.
I'm gonna clear this bike, see if it's stolen.
And possible drug paraphernalia.
Residue on the scale here.
Before making an arrest.
Turn around. Why? Turn around!
The crime is always coming and going out of there.
Deputy Stephen Heilman works on Adams County's special enforcement team. They target high crime areas, then are often called to the Primrose.
I would say on a daily basis there's at least 1 or 2 calls there. I would like to see it go away.
Do you have the ability to shut these motels down?
We don't, as the Sheriff's Office, have the ability to shut them down. There are no ordinances in the county that would assist us in getting them shut down.
Other cities across the state do have ways to shut down problem motels. Lakewood recently closed this West Colfax motel through the city's licensing program. The city says the Blue Sky Motel had more than 3 times the number of police calls allowed under its law. Aurora has what's called a criminal nuisance property ordinance. Police recently used it at the Carriage Motor Inn on East Colfax. APD says since the owners entered into a legal agreement to make improvements, crime is down 60%.
I think it may be time that we take a look at getting an ordinance to address not just this motel, but a couple other motels that we have that are less desirable.
Sheriff Ragenborn says they've made progress on the crime at and around the Primrose Motel, but significant change will take action by the county commissioners.
I think once we can get the legal team to say, yes, this is the ordinance that we'll stand behind, I have no doubt the county commissioners would approve it.
Is it time to do that?
Oh, it's been time.
We think about Abby every single day.
For Larry and Julie Kozad, nothing can bring their daughter back.
The sheriff's office goes there hundreds of times a year for years. It's still going on. Nothing changes.
They tried to hold the motel responsible years ago. Larry sued the Primrose and its owners in a wrongful death suit.
There was an employee of that Primrose Hotel who saw her alive and saw that she was in some kind of distress and did absolutely nothing.
Deputies say Abby's killers wrapped her in plastic and left her in the trunk of her own car. They let her out after renting a room at the Primrose Motel. According to the wrongful death lawsuit, the motel's maintenance manager testified that he saw Abby having difficulty walking with the plastic wrap around her, but didn't call police because it was, quote, just another day at the Primrose Motel.
They didn't care then, they don't care now. We have a small memorial that we keep here just to remember Abby by.
All these years later, the Kozads are reliving their pain because they want something to change.
And we're doing it for Abby.
I just hope that this results in someone doing the right thing and cleaning this mess up.
Abby struggled with a traumatic brain injury after a car crash in high school.
Her dad believes the people who killed her took advantage of her disability. The Cozads blame the owners of the motel for looking the other way. Their wrongful death lawsuit ended in a settlement for an undisclosed amount. Deputies have told us management has started working with them. The owners of the Primrose declined our numerous requests for comment. I'm Denver 7 investigative reporter Jennifer Kovaleski.
And 2 people were convicted in Abby's murder. Emiliano Urioste was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Teresa Dean took a plea deal, was sentenced to 32 years.